at once compared to 64 on the Genesis. No, I mean, obviously you had video modes that all got involved and that kind of stuff, but there was some really cool stuff on the system. But I think that's why a lot of the shmups hit the Turbografx over the other systems, was because it could handle so much on the screen comparatively. Oh, gotta get health. I lost it. Shoot. Did. Not for me. Someone's saying the feed died. Yeah, I've actually got the feed running here, so... Come on. So anyway, that's bonk. You've seen enough of that. I love how the emulator on here actually supports the same feature that the Turbografx had, so you can actually hit select and run and it'll reset the system for you. Which kind of sucked when you were playing Jerks and they didn't like what was happening in the game and they would just reset it on you, but... Plus, this is just kind of a test run of the whole game school idea. Because what I want to do is actually give you some background on some stuff and have some things prepared. This is just more of a proof of concept at this point. So, we always talk about pinball. Let me show you some early school, old school pinball. Oh, I don't know about that stuff in there. I think we'd always kind of talked about it. Okay. So there's two in this series. There's Alien Crush, which was the first one, and actually there was an Alien Crush like reloaded on the Wii, I want to say, on WiiWare. Devil's Crush, I like it more, but it's actually a little bit sloppier of a game. Alien Crush only had 2 screens vertically, and it switched between the screens. It didn't scroll, whereas this has 3 screens high and it actually scrolls. There was also Devil's Crash on. This is the Japanese version, so that's why it says Devil Crash, but there's a Devil's Crash on the Genesis as well. Wasn't a very good game, though. It just looked really poor. So, fancy pinball. A lot going on here. And I can sit for hours and play this game. I actually have it on the PSP and the Vita and stuff, and even back with the portable Turbografx, the Turbo Express, I would play this game for hours. As you can see, hit detection's not the greatest in the world, but it's a fun game, and there's a lot going on. The problem is there's a glitch in this game with the left flippers every now and then where the ball will stick to the flipper and screw up on you. So, you'll probably see that. It usually happens in every game. If you get through this center castle like I just did, it'll actually put the block there in the bottom, which is nice to have. It's pretty much a must. It's really tough to get the ball out of here. The music's awesome for about an hour, and then you'll get annoyed with it. And as you can see, the castle now will change color. If you hit it too many times, it'll turn into something else. Take you to a bonus screen, and it'll clear all the blocks out, which kind of sucks. That's usually when you end up losing the ball. There we go. Ah. There it was. Just stuck to the flipper. There was actually a major glitch in this game. Oh, there we go. So now I'm on a bonus screen. I believe there's 8 bonus stages in this game. They're not real easy. This one I had to take out all the little treasure pots. At the same time, these guys are guarding them, and they'll blow them up, they'll recover after a little while. Somebody banned that guy for talking about Sonic Spinball. And there are lots of them. I don't believe this is on the USPSN. I think Alien Crush is. But this is up on the Japanese one. If it was on the US one, it would say Devil's Crush and not Devil's Crash. That's the biggest indicator. But this is literally like one of the best known games in Turbografx. It's an awesome game. Even with all its flaws. There's so much to it. The problem is Alien Crush, I mean, had much better mechanics overall. There, it's stuff with the flipper again. But there's so much more going on in this game. Better soundtrack, better almost everything, except for the controls, obviously. You can actually take the armor out in this lady if you keep hitting it up under her head. And she'll turn into a, I think like a dragon, basically. Dragon lady. Man. It's funny playing this now. Oh, yep. It's glitchier than usual. It's kind of cool if you can turn those 3 gels up there. If you can turn them all 3 red, you get an extra ball. A lot of that's based on luck, obviously. I mean, I've had one game last hours in this. So what you do, there's a path on the left side. If you get the ball up here through that path, it'll actually block. Those 3 gels in the bottom will come up and block. And you can get some cool bonus rounds up here on top, blowing away all the monks and all that. There we go. Sweet! Zen should do a table like this. That's what they should do. License Devil's Crush from Konami. And, like, do a reimagine of it. Ooh, I have to talk to them guys about that. This ball right here. Oh, there it goes. Oh, XSplit's actually doing a pretty decent job with the stream here. So you can actually, when this is all done, to get the match, like on a regular pinball machine, you actually have the ability to stop it on your own and get an extra ball. I screwed it up. So that's Devil's Crush. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. And literally, I've spent days on this game. Alright, let's check out another one. A lot of these are going to be shmups, by the way. So many good games. Huh, I don't have Final Soldier on here? I have to... Shucks. I'll have to check that out sometime. Game of Thunder is what I was playing the other day. If you want to see, I was just doing this before with the test. I'll show you some... This is actually called Lords of Thunder in the US. This game, back in my day, I could go through this whole game on one guy, but not anymore. But this is one of the better shmups that ever came out for the system. It's a Super CD game. Super CD was something that a memory upgrade that came out later in the life cycle of the Turbografx. So you could buy a card for the regular Turbografx that was connected to a CD, or if you have a Turbo Duo, it's got the Super CD thing built into it. I actually have Newtopia on here, I believe, which is a great Zelda clone. Newtopia 1 and 2 were both fantastic RPGs. If I have them on here, I'll throw one on. They're great. I don't think you see all this junk. Damn you, Plank Fan, for coming online. Let's crank up the audio a little bit, please. Alright. I was sucking at this before, so you get to choose from 6 different levels, and the 7th one opens up when you get through the other 6. And then you have 4 different types of armor. Each armor actually counteracts where you're at, basically. So I'm going to do the air armor, or the wind armor. So I'm going to, the top, up in the upper right hand corner, there's 2 things. There's life, which is blue, and then that red you see is actually the power of your special weapon. So I've only got like level 1 right now. I have to keep adding more stuff. And then these gems I pick up are so I can buy stuff when I get to the store after the level. That blue thing, oh gosh, I'm already sucking. The blue things that you pick up are actually power for your weapons, that little lightning thing that you see. This is just one of the best soundtracks ever. This 80s death metal. Oh, man. It's weird, I'm using my thumbstick for this, I don't know why. And then as you can see, when you get close up to an enemy, you actually have this sword that pops out. That's all automatic. Now, these things are going to fall. One of them has an upgrade in it. There we go, I got it. There we go, so now my weapon is upgraded. Got more spread shot on it, and I screwed it all up, so that's okay. Oh. I think this game's memorized. And again. Oh. Wow, I'm not running that quickly. So one of the big things about Lord of Thunder, also besides the awesome soundtrack and everything, is these humongous bosses. And the funny thing is, this game came out with the Sega CD later on, and it's awful. Like, the soundtrack's not as good. They changed the soundtrack. The graphics are terrible. It's a really, really weak port of the game. And the audio mix is awful, too. Alright. So this boss has a pretty easy pattern I have to remember. Yeah, that's... darn it. There we go. Woo! Yeah, this music is kick-ass. I actually ripped it. The cool thing is these are all on CD, or the game's on CD, so you can rip the music really easily. Let's go here. Water armor. So now I'm on a fire level, so I want water armor. That'll counteract everything that's there. So this elixir will actually let you continue from where you killed. If you don't, you start at the beginning of the level. That's why you want to get one of those. Turbografx, Revy. Turbografx. So as you can see, everything's fire-based, and this weapon actually does a lot better than one of the other armors. So that's the whole strategy of this game. A lot of people didn't figure that out right away. And it makes the game a lot tougher if you don't. Oh, jeez. And if you're not getting this music, please let me know. It's a big thing in this game. Oh! Jerk face. Are you kidding me? Oh! Just terrible. Sorry if I don't talk, I tend to concentrate. Again, this is the Lords of Thunder for Turbografx Super Season. Oh. Oh my god, am I sucking? Yep, dead. Okay. Oh, crap, wrong button. So for the time when this game came out, I mean, how much is going on the screen was a huge deal. Out of the three systems, Genesis, Super Nintendo, and Turbografx, Turbo actually could display more sprites than the other two systems, without a bunch of flicker on the lines. Also, when this flickers, it only flickers on the line, it doesn't flicker the whole screen. And you see a lot less slowdown on the system comparatively. That was one of the big reasons I liked the Turbografx. Oh my god. Good. Alright, next box. I think she has a lightning attack. Oh! Use cheap bombs here. I'm toast. I am toast! Yeah, I'm not gonna make it through this. There it is. Darn it. Like I said, I used to be able to get through that game on one guy. But it's been years. See if I have Utopia on here. I know I have it. Adventure Island. I don't have Utopia on here. I can grab it quick. It's actually a great game. Twinbee. Oh yeah, I gotta show you Galaga. So this is called Galaga 90 in the States. Galaga 88 in Japan. Total reimagining of Galaga, and this isn't like that DX or anything else. I think you're gonna be impressed. I love this game. It's just an absolute favorite. All right, let's do this. Okay, so that blue thing I just picked up, when you get 2 of them, you can open up a warp, and you can actually warp ahead a few levels. Stop killing so much. Come on. Ah! Wow, that sucked. Yeah, see, so it went away. So here's where you're going to see a little bit of difference throughout this, because you actually have scrolling levels in this game as well. It's kind of cool how they handle the stages on this one. Okay, so now I have 2 of those so I can get a war. Booyah. Jerk! So now I should actually, it's kind of cool, it tears this little hole in the dimensions there and you go through the warp. Oh, this is definitely faster than the original. So now, I'm actually on a scrolling level. Oh, go on. And I just blew up my ship. God darn it. Can't believe I just did that. This is another game I've spent, I don't know how many hours on, but again, I haven't played it in so long. So let's show you one of the soldier games. Although I'm kind of pissed, I thought I had Final Soldier on here. So we'll show you, I did, which one did I do the other day? I did Soldier Blade the other day, so let's show you Star Soldier, which actually is a sequel to the NES game Star Soldier. And this one gets crazy. Oops. Yay. And as you can see, this one is actually on the US store. Oh, the time I've spent on this game. So, the Star Soldier series, there's actually a pack of all of them on the PSP in Japan. I have it. So they have like a lot of like 2-minute runs, 5-minute runs, that kind of thing. But we'll just do the normal game. Boy, I have to remember how to play this. So you don't have bombs on this one, but when your weapons are fully powered up and you pick up another pickup for that weapon, it'll set off a blast. That actually comes in handy later on in the game. Yeah. Which one's the green? Oh yeah, the green one's lightning. Alright, I remember what all the weapons are. Don't want the D because that's the directional shield, which works but not here. Okay, so now you're gonna see this thing come fly down. When you shoot it, it stops. Now what you want to do is keep shooting it, because it'll give you a bomb, but also it lets you continue where you die, so you don't have to restart the level. That's a huge deal later on, so you want to try to bank those. It doesn't ever show you a number of them, but you want to bank them. These guys are going to pop out. Oh, and I got it. Great. Wow. Not good. See, now if this was just me playing at home, I would have hit reset a long time ago. Oh, lovely. Oh, God. Wow. I'm getting too old for this shit. This is actually one of the earlier games for the system, just like Blazing Lasers was, which is kind of funny. I mean, Blazing Lasers still to this day one of the best shmups ever made. It was essentially a launch title for this system over in the U.S. It wasn't launch day one, but it was really close. Ooh. Never sit in the middle on a shmup like this, because a lot of times the boss will come up from behind you and take you out. Alright. This is a pretty famous boss for the series, actually. So you have to get inside here and look out for those blue things, which I keep hitting. Oh, Glenn! Oh, God. See, now, if I wouldn't have picked up those flashing things... Oh, my God. If I wouldn't have picked up those flashing things, I would have had... Oh, God. As you can see. Well, I think I'm done with this one. I'll show you Blazing Lasers. It's much... God, it's such a great game. And that one I can actually get pretty far in. That was awful. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so this is Blazing Lasers. It's the same game in US and Japan. This is actually the Japanese version because they never released it over here on the PSN. So this actually wasn't done by Hudson Soft like the Star Soldier series. This is done by a team called Compile, who have done some other just amazing shmups in the last few years. One being probably the best shmup on the Super Nintendo called Space Megaforce. which was known as Super Released over in Japan. These guys just do awesome work. So I just picked up a shield that allows you to get a hit a couple times. As you can see, that also the ship is humongous in this game, which can be a problem from time to time. And I love the music in this game. You also might see the lasers looking a little weird on the stream. That's because of interlacing, so it's something I can't fix. I've tried to fix it, but not much I can do about it, unfortunately. So if it looks weird, it's just because of the stream. It's not how it looks on the game itself. So now what I've got is an option called Full Fire. So it's basically a homing shot. The more I upgrade, I'm going to get rid of it though. The more I upgrade my weapon, the better it is. But what I'm doing right now with the options is I'm picking up as many as possible, because if you look underneath the amount of ships that I have on the lower right-hand corner, you'll see that number, the bottom number, going up and up and up. So that's the number of bombs that I have. And you get a bomb every time you pick up an option, not a weapon upgrade, but an actual option. So it's good early on to pick up as many as possible, and then get to where you want to be with, I usually go lasers with full fire except for one level, or 2 levels actually. Wow, Glenn. Okay, and 16 is the limit you can have for bombs, so I've got 14 now. I probably won't go too much higher. This guy's pretty easy. He'll go down like right away. Or I'll just hit a bomb. Now this full fire doesn't hit everything. It actually won't lock onto some things, so that gets to be a factor later on in the game. As you can see, it won't get onto the ships that drop updates. That's the biggest one. And the little pink orbs that I'm picking up, actually, they accumulate and they upgrade your weapon as well. But it's basically like the first level is 2 of them, then to go to the next level is 4, and it just keeps accumulating like that. So when you get close to the top of that weapon, it takes quite a bit of those things to actually have any effect. Okay, this green guy is going to drop something, one of those things again where you can just keep shooting it. And this will allow you to continue in the level instead of having to start over if you die. So, I'm going to try to shoot as much as possible. And there we go. That was me getting an extra life. So you'll also see in this one, there's mid-level bosses and then end bosses for each level. So, which was kind of standard back in the day. Yeah. It's so quiet. extra dude. So as you can see, the full fire is not always the best thing. So that should be all the upgrades for the laser. And trust me, this might look easy right now. Well, it's also just the second level. This game gets insane. When I get to the, it's like the 4th stage, it is nuts. This game especially, but a lot of the shmups back in the day, the big thing was don't die, because you'll lose all your power-ups. Darn it. Great. So this guy's actually pretty decently easy with the weapon I have, but he's still kind of a bastard. He flies around so much. Soundtrack for this game too. For a chip soundtrack, it's just great. Get me through. There we go. Oh! Son of a bitch. Not good. was that about making it look easy? Stuffinator, I'm probably going to be streaming that on Saturday. Dragon Fantasy Book 1. Just waiting on the build for the debug right now. But some people that have played it... Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Some people that have played it on iOS have really loved it. What? How did it? So this guy just have to draw off the screen. This is where it gets crazy. Yeah, his weapon. Whoop! Wrong button, Glenn. Oh. Not good. Yeah, I'm not gonna last too much longer. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh! This is nothing. This is like level 3 of 8, I think it is, if I remember correctly. Man, oh man, oh man. Come on. Oh, I hate those guys. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, should have the camera on so you guys can see my serious face. Oh, what boss is this? That sounds pretty easy, actually. Shoot him in his spider anus. Here's where it gets nuts. Here's where it really gets nuts. And I screwed up. Luckily I've got the shield. I gotta start picking this stuff up. Yes, those are giant brains. Oh, crap. I want this weapon. Man. Yeah. Oh, it's like for chasing the dragon. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. These eyeballs go pretty quick. Is anybody still watching? Oh! Oh my God! Unbelievable. Come on. Give me a little back. Oh, I'm done. Yeah, he's gonna crush me. Oh, not good. Oh. I just didn't put a camera on tonight because I didn't think anybody needed to see my ugly mug. This is all about Turbografx, yo. This level is in freaking insane. Oh, I'm pretty much boned now. Not having any weapons on this is pretty much suicide. Oh! Oh, Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, and I'm going up against the boss. That's just awesome. Oh, the egg, or the big rock. Oh, goes for the bomb. I'm actually doing better than I expected to tonight. Oh, I smelled what the rock is cooking. A big dragon head. Yeah, this is where I'm done, because this level, if you don't have good weapons, you're screwed right away. Oh, Glenn. So what you'll see on this one is you'll see these little indicators that tell you where the enemies are coming from. Shit. Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. Whoa! Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. So this guy you can only hit when he comes out of those ribs. Kind of a jerk. Nick. Oh, you people and your zombies. Whoa. Ah, this is the last level. So I'm gonna hit all the mini bosses again. Sorry if I'm boring anyone. I didn't expect to be playing this long, but... Turbo still got it. Not as well as I used to, because I used to be able to get through this in one life, but... Oh, no! Is that what I wanted? Oh, fuck. Jinxed myself on that one. I hate those things. Ah! Nah, I'm just gonna shield for now. Oh. Ugh. Oh, darn it. Oh, come on, what did my option do? Oh. Oh. Oh, crap. Oh, no! That's it. Almost got to the end. Hopefully you see why Blazing Lasers is just the best game ever. I don't want to. So. Alright, well, I think that's a good first step. I think we're going to end her here so I can go get dinner and stuff. But, looks like this is going to work pretty decently. So, hopefully I'll get that part and we can start hooking up the old systems. And hoping maybe next I'll either do Neo Geo or I'll do Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo Chalmers. I don't even know if I have any Neo Geo games on here. Let's see if I do. Oh, I do have them all on here. What all do I have? Here, I'll show you the best Neo Geo game ever made. Dude, this game rocks because each game only lasts a couple of minutes. You can play 2-player split screen. It's a blast. Too bad the Neo Geo Station stuff takes forever to load. Okay. So you can go left hand, right hand. Choose how heavy the ball you're going to use.
Hey, let's ball!
It's very easy to play. Oh, you bitch. This was actually one of the few games that there were little like headphone jacks on top of the cartridges. And if you had a second Neo Geo, second TV, everything, you could actually link them together and play 4-player at the same time. That was a pretty cool thing. We only did it once ever, because I only had one friend that had a Neo Geo. There we go.
Woohoo! Great strike!
Booyah. Booyah.
Fantastic! It's a turkey!
So what you have to learn to do is, when you're doing the directional stuff, if you don't hit the direction you want, you actually can adjust with how much power you're using. So there I got a lot. So the harder you throw it, the straighter it's going to go. So I barely got off the middle hash, so I want to go less power. And there we go. Not having practice for a long time. Oh, the only problem with this game, splits are essentially impossible to pick up. Yeah. My only open frame, and it had to be the 10th. So that's a whole game right there. That's why it's so much fun. It's so quick, and as you can see, you know, the 3-player, 4-player, if you link them, which I think you can do on this if you're online. But I mean, my friends and I on my Neo Geo would sit here for hours and play this game. Just go round robin, and it's such a blast. And it's actually one of the, I think it's the smallest game on the Neo Geo in terms of memory size, and it was the cheapest. Most games were $200 when they came out for the home market. This was $160. So the home cartridge cost me $160 back in the day. That's why I didn't own too many Neo Geo games back in the day either. The guy reminds me of Smithers. But I've got a ton of carts for the Neo Geo itself. So I figure if I can get that thing hooked up and working, we could have a lot of fun. Oh, Baseball Stars, such a great game. What else we got here? Metals, all the metal slugs. Yeah. All right. So I think that's enough for tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it'll be a little more formal when I actually get the systems working, and we'll take you back in history and teach you a little bit about the systems. So until then, goodbye.